In the heart of Lagos, where the bustling streets are alive with vibrant energy and sounds, two young girls formed an unbreakable bond. From the moment they met in primary school, Amakwe and Shade were inseparable. Their friendship blossomed over shared secrets, playful adventures, and dreams of a brighter future. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day. In the evenings, the two friends would sit on the balcony of Amakwe's family's apartment, gazing at the city lights and sharing their dreams. Amakwe dreamed of becoming a successful businesswoman, while Shade aspired to be a renowned artist. They promised to always support each other, no matter where life took them. As they grew older, their bond remained unshaken. They attended the same secondary school, participated in community events. Amokwe's kindness and Shade's creativity complemented each other perfectly, making them beloved figures in their neighborhood. But as time passed, and Amokwe began to shine brighter in the eyes of their peers, cracks of jealousy started to form in Shade's heart. The seeds of envy, though small, would soon grow into a force that threatened to shatter their once unbreakable bond. As Amokwe and Shade transitioned into their teenage years, their paths began to diverge. Amokwe's natural charisma and hard work started to garner attention, leading her to become popular and successful in their Boston Lagos community. Meanwhile, Shade, despite her talent, found herself feeling overshadowed by her best friend's growing acclaim. Amokwe's popularity soared, and she continued to thrive. Kindness and leadership endeared her to teachers and classmates alike, making her a beloved figure in their school. However, as Amokwe's star rose, Shade's envy started to take root. Shade's artistic talents were undeniable, yet she felt invisible in the shadow of Amokwe's success. Moments that once brought joy now fueled her jealousy. The bond that had been their strength began to fray as Shade's envy deepened. As the years passed, Shade's jealousy grew more pronounced. She began to resent Amokwe's success and the adoration she received. What was once a deep friendship now felt like a competition that Shade believed she was losing. Shade's growing resentment slowly transformed into a consuming jealousy. The once inseparable friends were now on divergent paths, their bond tested by the silent struggle within Shade's heart. Shade's jealousy had grown to an unbreakable peak. Desperate to shift the balance in her favor, she sought out a notorious spiritualist known for his dark practices. Deep within the labyrinth alleys of Lagos, she found his hidden sanctuary, a place shrouded in shadows and whispered rumors. The spiritualist, an old man with piercing eyes and a voice that seemed to echo with depth, listened intently as Shade poured out her envy and desire for revenge. He warned her of the consequences, but blinded by jealousy, Shade was undeterred. The spiritualist asked, "Are you sure you want to proceed? Child, once the curse is cast, there is no turning back. The path you choose is fraught with peril." Shade sharply interjected, "I am certain. Amokwe has taken everything from me. I need to reclaim what's mine, no matter the cost." With a heavy heart and a sense of impending doom, the spiritualist performed the ritual, invoking ancient incantations and summoning dark forces. Sealing Amokwe's fate, Shade watched as a malevolent aura filled the room, sealing Amokwe's fate. The curse took effect almost immediately. Amokwe, oblivious to the dark spell cast upon her, began to notice a change in the way people treated her. Friends and family started to avoid her, their expressions filled with discomfort and disgust. Yet she could not understand why. The once vibrant and beloved Amokwe found herself isolated and shunned. The curse made her smell repulsive to everyone else, though she could not smell it herself. The unbearable loneliness and rejection pushed her to the brink of despair. The curse cast a dark shadow over Amokwe's life. The vibrant woman, who once lit up every room, now found herself enveloped in a suffocating aura of loneliness. People who once cherished her presence began to avoid her, their faces twisted in discomfort and disgust. At work, colleagues who once sought her advice and companionship now kept their distance. Meetings were held without her, and her contributions were ignored. The whispers and side glances chipped away at her confidence. Even her family, the cornerstone of her support system, began to turn against her. Family gatherings became unbearable as relatives subtly distanced themselves. The once warm embraces replaced by awkward nods and fleeting conversations. Everywhere she went, the curse followed, an invisible shackle that isolated her from the world. Friends she had known for years no longer called. The silence was deafening, amplifying a sense of abandonment. Amakwe's once warm and inviting home became a prison of despair. She spent hours alone, replaying every moment of rejection in her mind. The walls seemed to close in, and the air felt heavy with the weight of her sorrow. The cause's devastating effects took a toll on her mental health. Amakwe struggled to sleep, haunted by nightmares of isolation. She ate little, her appetite lost to the gnawing aches of loneliness. The cheerful woman who once faced life with a smile now found herself on the brink of giving up. In her darkest moments, the thought of ending her suffering crossed her mind. She stood at the edge of despair, contemplating a way out. But even in the depth of her despair, a faint glimmer of hope remained. Unknown to her, Baba Ifa, a respected healer and spiritual guide, a wise man known for his knowledge of mystical arts and deep compassion in the area, news of Amokwe's flight reached him through whispers and concerned community members who had witnessed her distress. Moved by her suffering, Baba Ifa decided to intervene. He sought out Amokwe, finding her in the depth of despair and offering his help to break the curse that had torn her life apart. Baba Ifa addressing Amokwe, "My child, I have heard of your suffering. The darkness that surrounds you is not of your making. I believe I can help you break this curse and restore your life." With tears in her eyes, Amokwe said, "Thank you, Baba Ifa. I don't know how much longer I can endure this." Baba Ifa set out to find a solution. He delved into his ancient text, consulted with fellow healers, and prepared for the rituals that would break the curse. The rituals to break the curse required both physical and spiritual strength. Baba Ifa guided Amokwe through a series of cleansing ceremonies, each designed to purify her soul and repel the malevolent forces that plagued her. Despite the pain and suffering Amokwe had endured, she followed Baba Ifa's guidance with unwavering faith, believing in the possibility of her redemption. The final ritual took place under the light of the full moon. Baba Ifa called upon the ancestors and the protective spirits to lift the curse. The air was thick with anticipation as the sacred chants filled the night. As the ritual reached its climax, a powerful energy surged through the air, breaking the curse's hold. Amokwe felt a weight lift from her shoulders, and the foul smell that had isolated her dissipated into the night. She took a deep breath, feeling a newfound sense of freedom. With the curse lifted, Amokwe's life underwent a remarkable transformation. The smell that had driven people away was gone, and she was welcomed back with open arms by friends and family who had missed her dearly. She regained her social standing, a job, and the unwavering support of her loved ones. Amokwe regained everything she had lost and more. Her life flourished with love and success. Meanwhile, Shade's actions did not go unnoticed. The truth about the cause and her betrayal slowly came to light. The community, once charmed by her, turned away in disappointment and anger. Shade faced the consequences of her jealousy, losing the very things she had envied in Amokwe. Amokwe, with a heart full of compassion, chose to forgive Shade. However, they can never be friends or go back to how things were. Amokwe understood the destructive power of jealousy and the pain it caused her. In forgiving Shade, Amokwe freed herself from a burden of anger. Meanwhile, Shade went on living her life, smelling and being isolated for the rest of her life. In the end, Amokwe's story became a powerful testament that jealousy and envy can destroy even the strongest bonds, but forgiveness and compassion can heal and restore. Let this serve as a reminder that the human spirit is capable of evil. Real friendship is built on trust, love, support, but never envy, jealousy, or harm you in any shape or form. So tell me this, if you found yourself in Amokwe's shoes, would you have forgiven Shade or would you have taken another action? Feel free to drop a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next episode. And before we go, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button, share our video. It will mean a lot to me if you give this video a thumbs up. This will make the algorithm to push out our video to even more viewers. Thank you so much for your constant support. See you on the next episode. Odabo. And don't miss out on the next episode coming soon. Catch ya later. Much love. XOXO Tales by Tomi.